Welcome to Animania Chronicles, where we dive deep into the captivating worlds of anime, dissecting stories, unraveling characters, and sharing our passion for all things animated. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're continuing our exciting review series on the anime Beast Tamer with part 4 of 5. In this episode, we'll delve into the latest plot twists, character developments, and breathtaking animation that make Beast Tamer a must-watch. Get ready for another in-depth review of Beast Tamer. Following that, Rain started activating his beast taming skills and tamed a group of bees. He started his attack and planned to use the bees to distract the enemy for a short moment. As a result, his plan worked, and he told Kanad that she could start the final blow. He cast a spell and unleashed the true potential of a cat spirit. Following this, she ran towards the Shadow Knight and punched in with a powerful cat spirit punch. The enemy was shocked that he lost, and his body disappeared. After that, Kanade asked him about his spell, and he replied that it was a unique tamer spell. Then Tanya appeared, and she was surprised too because his boost spell was a lost spell. Kanad said that they had to win their victory and showed them her victory pose. Suddenly, Runa woke up, and Rain told her that her sister asked them to save her. A few hours later, they were able to reunite Runa with her sister, and Sora thanked them for rescuing Runa. Suddenly, Sora began to tease Rain, and he was surprised that the two of them looked exactly alike, but their personalities were completely different. Kanad said they could live together again from now on, but they didn't want to live in that place anymore. Rain said that they had to be careful because the forest was dangerous. Suddenly, Kanade asked if they wanted to join their party. The two fairy twins replied that they trusted Rain and would like to join his party. In addition, they said that they also wanted to do a familiar contract with Rain. He was surprised and wondered if he was capable of taming fairies. Tanya said he could do it, and he wanted to try making a contract with fairies. Rain tried to form a contract and thought about a structure to tame magical beasts. He started to activate his beast taming spell and created a magic circle. In that moment, the fairy twins accepted his contract and they became his new familiars. They were happy that it worked, but Rain was out of mana because he had tamed two ultimate species at the same time. Suddenly, Tanya and Kanad realized that they had new rivals who could seduce Rain. Later, Rain met with Elios, and his girls were worried because the hero Elios treated their master like scum. They were surprised that Rain found the shield within 2 days, even though they had failed after a week. Then Mina checked the shield, and the hero party was shocked that it wasn't a fake shield. Elios spotted the twins, but Rain replied that it wasn't his business. He received his money and was glad that he wouldn't have to deal with them ever again. Suddenly, Agath stopped him and asked Rain if he would like to return to the party. Elios was against the idea, but Agath explained the reasons for his offer. The other members agreed with him, and they didn't deny that they needed Rain in their party. Agath said he would treat them well if they worked together again, but Rain couldn't forgive them. At that moment, his girls showed up, and Kanad told him that they were all waiting for him. He turned the offer down and decided to enjoy his life with his 4 cute girls. Then they started gossiping about Rain, and Elios was deep in thought. The reason for this was that he hated Rain because Rain was strong enough to defeat him. Later, the girls wondered if the Demon King could really only be defeated by a hero. Rain told them the story that, in the past, a guy received the powers of the gods and saved humanity. As a result, he was known as the legendary hero, and Rain said that only the hero can surpass his limits. Kanad said that Elios was very weak, but Rain replied that he would eventually get stronger. Runa thought that Rain was also like a hero because he became stronger after making a contract with him. Suddenly, Kanade said that Rain just needed to tame more ultimate species, and then he could defeat the Demon King. His girls believed that Rain would be able to defeat the Demon King. Then he realized that he never had the goal of defeating the Demon King because he was always weak. He said that he would like to defeat the Demon King, but he knew that he was still too weak for the task. However, he said that he might think about it and that he would like to spend time with his sweet girls until then. Kanade replied that she would always support him, and he asked himself what path he should choose. Meanwhile, Elios was angry and planned to kill Rain because his pride was hurt. In the days that followed, Rain woke up, noticed that all of his girls were sleeping peacefully, and was almost hit by Tanya. Then they had breakfast together, and Tanya said that he needed new equipment. Rain thought the idea was great and planned to have a nice day with his girls. After breakfast, they went into town, and he learned that the twins were afraid of the townspeople. Suddenly, adventurers appeared and worshipped Tanya because they had been defeated by her in battle. Meanwhile, Kanad was given an apple for helping a nice woman a few days earlier. After that, some children appeared, and they were surprised that Rain had more wives. Runa blushed and thanked them for the compliment, calling them both pretty. Suddenly, Sora planned to show the children some magic tricks, but Rain stopped her. She was angry, and Runa said that she couldn't use any magic, or her fairy wings would appear. Following this, they entered the best weapon shop in the city. Rain told Gantz that he was looking for a weapon. Rain looked around the shop, and Sora said that a whip was the perfect weapon. She imagined perverted things and teased her little sister. As a result, Sora was beaten up by her sister and later apologized. Rain found the dagger, but he felt something was wrong with the weapon. Meanwhile, an adventurer appeared and asked for a strong sword. The owner brought him one of his forged swords, and Rain knew he was being scammed. But the adventurer didn't notice and left the weapon shop with a smile. Rain doubted the blacksmith and said that the swords in his shop somehow seemed weak. He asked if the owner had a secret, and the shop owner started laughing. He then told them that he made the weapons in his spare time, but they were not suitable for combat. The reason was that he was just waiting for someone to notice it, and he showed Rain the real weapons that he poured his heart into. He said he shows the poorly made weapons to see if anyone is worthy of his real weapons. However, Rain learned that many new adventurers don't value his work, and because of this, he no longer sells his treasures to just anyone. Tanya understood his feelings, and they became instant friends. A short time later, Rain was asked how he noticed that the weapons were different. He replied that he is a beast tamer and perhaps noticed the difference for these reasons. Gantz was impressed with Rain, and his girls said that Rain is not your average beast tamer. Gantz liked him and promised that he would make him a personalized weapon. Afterwards, they went to the Adventurer Guild and learned that Elios was looking for a new member for his party. Tanya and Kanad noticed that Rain was getting sad, and he was grateful that they cared about him. He said he was fine, and the twins were jealous. Afterwards, Natalie met Sora and Runa, but Sora caused problems for Rain. Rain tried to clear up the misunderstanding and explained that Sora was just kidding. After that, he showed Natalie the request to find mithril ore for the weaponsmith Gantz. He asked them to find mithril because he planned to forge a strong weapon for Rain. Unfortunately, there was a lack of the rare material because many adventurers mined it to make iced-out watches. Tanya guessed that Rain planned to help Gantz, and she said that she would support him in investigating the mithril mine. The other girls also wanted to support him, and he planned to investigate why no more mithril could be found in the mine. At that moment, Gantz began to like him even more and accepted his offer to investigate the case. Gantz also asked Rain how much he charged, and Rain asked him to forge a personalized weapon. Gantz loved his idea and was smiling. A few hours later, they were on the way to the mithril mine, and Kanad was motivated to help him. They then learned that Runa and Sora had absolutely no athletic abilities. However, Rain used his beast taming skills and found a lake to take a break with his girls. They wanted to go swimming, and everyone asked what he thought of the idea. Rain replied that they could go swimming, and Kanad began to undress in front of him. Rain looked after the luggage and tamed 2 squirrels. As a result, they were ordered to watch the girls so he could take a nap. In the meantime, the girls were enjoying their bath, and the twins were jealous of Tanya and Kanad's big boobs. Suddenly, Sora asked if Kanad could teach her how to make hers grow that big too. Afterwards, the girls played in the water, and Kanad was bitten by a fish. Rain heard their scream and immediately ran to them. As a result, he saw the girls naked and was confused because he thought they were being attacked. He said sorry, and the girls were shocked that Rain saw them all naked. Rain said that he would do anything to earn their forgiveness. Tanya and Kanad had a great idea and said that he should continue to behave normally. They knew Rain was just worried about them, and that's why they weren't mad at him. A few hours later, they arrived at the mithril mine to find out the reason why the mithril disappeared. Rain noticed an eagle flying around them, and some guys appeared out of the mithril mine. Rain said they had to catch the guys, and Tanya and Kanad knocked the 2 persons out. Suddenly, Runa asked him if he would like to use her magic to peer into their memories. He was surprised by the twins' abilities, and they began to cast the spell Memory Search. As a result, she could see that a bunch of adventurers were responsible for the mithril disappearance. Runa and Soro wanted Rain to pat their heads as a reward. He started to pat the twins, and his other girls were jealous. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the vast realms of anime. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more thrilling reviews and discussions. Until next time, keep exploring the boundless wonders of anime with us.